Listen, Jumpman, this Donkey Kong Jr. thing has been a PR nightmare. You put a giant ape in a tiny cage. You try to kill a baby monkey. PETA is blowing a cartridge. You need an image overhaul. We need you fighting something less human. Something nobody likes. Turtles.
People like turtles.
Polls actually suggest that a majority of the 18 to 35 male demo would stomp the life out of a turtle if given the opportunity. Also, they think carpenters are a little too Jesus-y, so you're a plumber now.
I don't know the first thing about plumbing.
Plumbers test well. Buy a plunger. You still dating that Pauline girl?
Yeah, things are getting pretty serious. I'm probably going to
Don't propose. Break it off. You need to be with a celebrity. I'm thinking royalty, duchess or higher. I represent a princess I think would be perfect for you.
A princess, eh?
Great. Now that your love life is squared away, we need to start talking family. People don't want to buy video games starring an only child. How about a brother? You got a brother? You do now. Meet Luigi.
It is an absolute honor to have this opportunity.
He sounds nothing like me.
I'm a Luigi.
Oh, the guy's a total pro. He can turn on the Italian shit like an embarrassing dad at the Olive Garden.
You told me to hide my ethnicity. I changed my name to Jumpman, for Christ's sake.
What's your real name again?
Mario.
I love it. Change it back. Italians are super hot right now, and you lose 30 pounds and grow 10 inches or get the f*** out of my office! Hedgeman, Tailsy boy, loving what you two are doing out there. Sonic 3 is pulling rings like a magnet in a bonus level. Let's talk future.
You mean Sonic 4?
Whoa, easy, Hedge Maze. We gotta tease him to please him. If you catch my dick, no sequel, expansion. 2 names on the marquee. We can call it...
Sonic and Tails?
Yeah, maybe. Tails, would you squeeze us for a sec? Thanks.
Well, if we're making a major decision, I'd really like
Thanks. Hedge dog, listen, buddy, this guy isn't on your level.
I know, but he's my best friend.
The audience doesn't care about friendship. They want to see unlikely allies. Hedgehammer, what do you say to teaming up with Knuckles? Sup?
I can't just replace Tails.
Tails doesn't have attitude. Kids love attitude. Knux, show him what you got. See? You can't teach that.
Yeah, he does have a lot of attitude.
So it's settled. Sonic and Knuckles it is.
Can I come back in yet?
Just a few more minutes, buddy. Thanks. Hey, security, we've got a 2-tailed fox up here. Just made a mess on the rug. Can we have him escorted out and permanently banned from the building? Great. All right, let's talk big picture. Where do you see yourself in 14 years? Because I see you as a werewolf.
I'm just not sure I need an agent before I even make my first game.
That's where you're wrong, Samus Sosa. I can take you places, baby. We're gonna break mold, shatter the status quo. They're gonna rename Nintendo Power Girl Power. I'm talking about getting some RESPECT.
I'm listening.
Checkity check it, you rock the mask till we roll the credits. The player will think you're smuggling 2 eggs and a sausage downstairs, dong style. We let them think you're a dude.
Yeah, I got that.
Then we maul every 9-year-old in America with some truth paws. They've been playing as a woman the whole time, shattering the preconceived notion that only men can be heroes.
That sounds incredible.
Then if they beat the game really fast, we give them a little TNA with you in a bikini.
What?
Sex sells, Jelly Samus Witch. If you want to move units, you gotta show digits.
That undermines everything you just said. It's not empowering if you're just gonna parade me around in a bikini.
You know what's really empowering? Being one of the biggest stars in video game history, the greatest bounty hunter in history. You stick with me and you're gonna make Boba Fett look like Dangar. Who's Dangar? I don't know. I don't read books.
What kind of bikini are we talking?
String? Thong.
Well, I do have an old ugly pink one, but I am not taking my boots off.
Deal. Getting chubbed up already. On to bigger things. How do you feel about skin-tight blue jumpsuits? Donkey Kong, DK, the Great Ape, Statutory Apist, what's happening, Monkey Man?
Yeah, same old, climbing scaffolding, throwing barrels at Mario.
Great, yeah, stellar stuff. We're pulling you off the Mario rivalry.
What?
Sorry, Donk, but Mario's looking out for number uno. Turtle adversaries are the in thing like ginseng, and he ditched you for King Koopa. No offense, but I don't blame him. Monkey bosses are yesterday's jizz.
Are you firing me?
Just the opposite. I've got tig ol' plans for you, buddy. Let me spell it out. DONKEY space KONG space COUNTRY. Donkey Kong Country, your own game. This antagonist is ready to get protagonish up high.
I can't be the good guy. I kidnap women and murder their boyfriends.
PR team's all over it. We pinned the whole thing on your grandfather, slandered him real nice, really ruined him.
You've destroyed my family.
Not to worry, my Kong crony, because I got you a better one. Meet your new best friend, Hattie.
Actually, sir, my name's Diddy.
Shut the fuck up, Hattie. What do you say, Conky Dong? You ready to ink this stink?
I don't know. It's a huge departure from everything else I've done.
A real negotiation. I love it. Maybe this'll change your mind. Is that a banana in your mouth, or are you just happy to do some business? So that's a yes.
Can I have one?
Shut the fuck up, Hattie! You see what I'm doing here, Gordo? That's right, I'm dancing to the brainy vibes you're putting out. Ladies love nerds if I'm to believe graphic t-shirts, and I do. They're pretty much all I read. You've got a hot load of talent, and I'm gonna help you spray it all over some faces.
I'm really excited to be working with you. I have a lot of respect for what you do here.
Is there something in your throat?
No, why?
No reason, and we already signed you to a contract?
Yep.
I am going down hard for this.
What?
I mean, you're totally not a freak, and I can work with this. Let's spew some idea chunks.
Okay, I'm imagining a story-driven game. I narrate the cutscenes.
Oh, yeah. Love that idea, Freebird. Let's do the complete opposite of it. You never talk ever under any circumstances.
How will that work?
You'll be the strong and silent type. Speak softly and carry a big stick. That's what that president guy said, and he has his face on a mountain. Of course, in this case, by big stick, I mean crowbar, and by speak softly, I mean speak never, because you sound like Mickey Mouse raping a eunuch. Okay, I feel like I've offended you. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the reset button on this meeting and start from scratch, starting now. You see what I'm doing here, Gordo? That's right, I'm dancing to the brainy vibes you're putting out.
Are we really going through this whole thing again?
Is there something in your throat? Lizard Man, Thin Lizzy, the lesbian. Great to see you, bud. Question, who are you and how did you get into my office?
It's me. It's Gex. You've been my agent for 15 years?
Right, of course. Gex, Gexter, Gexual intercourse. Not ringing a bell at all. How you been?
Not too great. Been out of work for over a decade now.
Right. Well, let me make a few calls and we'll get you back in those Mario games pronto. Pretty sure they need a mini-boss. One question. How do you feel about being butt-stumped to death by an overweight Italian?
What? No, I used to have my own game series.
Whoa, hold on, Gex-Mex. You're that Gex? Gotta be honest with you. Your Xbox office poison, buddy. No one wants to see a wise-ass lizard unless it's selling them insurance.
Come on, I heard there was a Super Smash Brothers game coming up. You can get me in that.
Love the enthusiasm. Never gonna happen. We gotta start a little smaller. How would you feel about becoming a Pokemon and getting the shit beaten out of you by fatherless 11-year-olds?
No, that sounds terrible.
Gonna get real here. It's Pokemon or Brokemon if you swallow me. I know an 11-year-old who would be perfect. Nailed his mom 11 years and 9 months ago, weirdly enough. I'll call him in.
Fine. At least I'll have my dignity.
Red, my man, got a new slave pet for you to exploit for personal gain.
Can I at least keep making witty jokes and pop cultural references?
Absolutely, my Metro Gexual. One minor thing, though. Your name is Charmander now, and that's the only word you're allowed to say.
Charmander?
See? Already got it. Did I say this guy was a pro or what? Now we just need some orange paint and lighter fluid and you'll be ready to live in a ball for the rest of your natural life. Great.
Okay, next match is Johnny Cage, Hollywood actor, versus Raiden, Immortal God of Thunder.
Wait, did you say immortal god of thunder?
Yeah, real excited to be here. Very rare that I'm not amongst the other infinitely powerful immortal gods I know. So, what are the terms of this fight?
To the death?
Oh my gods, my fellow gods. That is adorable. To the death?
Could I have a second to call my agent?
Well, you know, as an immortal god for whom the entire span of eternity is but a child's breath, time is pretty much meaningless to me. So, yeah, go nuts, bro. I'll just be over here being immortal. Shang-a-lang-a-ding-dong. Mind holding this punching bag so I can warm up?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah, feels good. Feel loose. Yo, Earthrealm, are we doing this thing or what? I got places to go, elder gods to banish to the Netherrealm. You know, god stuff.
Actually, I think there's been a mistake. I really should be fighting, her.
Oh, seriously? Oh, that's my bad, guys. Okay, you two can fight next.
Ha! I'll be back in Hollywood in no time.
Miss Blade, you killed my top client. Yeah, burned him to a crisp with some sort of kiss of death. And I love it. Known murderers are a hot commodity these days. The DOA people are asking about you. Let me ask you this. How would you feel about quadrupling your cup size? Let's turn those milk bags into money bags. Those toddies into Bugattis. Those boobles into rubles. By that I mean money. And tits.
Mark, you're a shitty agent.